Donald Trump is our president. Let's see how we got here and where we're going to go from here.
I try not to be hyperbolic about where we are because to me it lionizes where we've been. And I think we are who we are as a country. And we are attempting to be a truly multiracial democracy. And, you know, it fits and starts. What I will say is this. It has become popular to say you should not judge people for their politics. And I am just here to say, please judge me for mine.
Whoa.
I want to be judged for my politics. I think that who you are politically is very often a very true testament to who you are. And so if you ask me my values, that aligns with my political leanings, and my values are who I am. And so I get bothered by this idea that it is a failing to judge people for their politics. I don't think it's a failing. I think it's what we're supposed to do. And if you have had your eyes wide open the last decade and you today are like, listen, I like what Donald Trump represents, whether it is because purely, like some of my buddies who are big in the poker world, I'm pretty convinced they are a single issue voter, and the single issue is their crypto portfolio. And they just think Trump will be better for crypto. So they're going with him. I judge you for that, flatly. Listen, I make a ton of money. I don't the idea though that I would vote one way based purely off top marginal tax rate. I judge myself for that. You can, but you deserve, in my opinion, to be judged for that, positively or negatively. And so that's kind of my takeaway. This idea of like that. Oh no, yeah, of course it's a private decision, but if you publicly espouse support for something that I think is anathema to what the country is supposed to be, which is multicultural democracy where, because we're the richest country to ever live, we have a built-in, legitimate, long-term social safety net, you can feel differently. But it probably means I wouldn't enjoy, you know, a dinner party with you. So that's, I don't know if that answers your question. I apologize if my internet connection's bad right here, but that's how I feel.
Well, we enjoyed, though, the idea of you saying you make a lot of money while we couldn't get your Wi-Fi right. We enjoyed
prepaid.
But I didn't get if anywhere in there you're afraid or you're just, okay, your scales were not pulled from your eyes. You've been paying attention to American history. And yet still, to see this overt racism make an appearance in its most contaminated, corrupt, obvious form by leadership, still a bit stunning. Still a bit stunning to watch it get this close to the throne.
Oh, no doubt. And certainly people were previously more polite than they are now. But here's the thing that was stunning to me.
Let's go.
What was stunning to me is, like I said, I'm flying into Vegas tonight for this poker game. And I had like a real talk with my wife. Like, wait, because she was going to come with me.
Wait for it.
And I'm like, I feel like we shouldn't both leave the kids on election night.
How do you play?
And both go to a swing state on and I know that sounds ridiculous, but just the tiny bit of like, could really go sideways over the next 48 hours. Like the idea that was even in my brain was an indictment on where we're at to a degree.
Before we get you out of here, Stugotz and Greg Cody want to change all of sports, and they want you to make a ruling on this because they don't want last night's game to simply be a victory for Kansas City.
Can we go back to Vegas for a second? Because the reason I said had he play is I think Nick just wanted to go to Vegas without his wife.
Had he play. Honey, it's an important election.
Democracy's in balance.
Kids need you.
You can't both be there in Sin City, swing state.
I got to play poker on election night. I'm doing it for the democracy, honey. And I'm doing it for the kids as well.
Go to Vegas.
What's the damn question?
Oh, that's so good. I had to end it on some levity, the light part of it. Hi, beautiful.
Can you play chess with me?
I will play chess
And
with
where's MJ?
you. Still asleep? Okay. Love you, love. You say hi to everybody? Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna go wake up MJ.
No, don't do that. Just go upstairs and play. I'll be up there in a second. Okay, love you. Oh, can't get lighter than that, right? Circle of life, next level, legacy. Getting back to this. So much in there. Judge me for my politics. I play the judgment game, so I'm not mad at Nick Wright for saying that. Ye judge, ye shall be judged. To me, it's just nothing but a mental synchronicity to how you going to see this world and how the world's going to see you. Basically, if you're the one over there caring about clothes, how people look, How you look, that's how it's going to be. People going to talk bad about you. You're going to talk bad about people. You're going to pump up some people. Oh, they look fresh, and people going to pump you up. But you're going to now change your lens and change your angle towards you care about that because you judge that thing. I think that's appropriate for everything. Whatever you're judgmental about, it will come back to judge you. That's the pos and the neg of this world. That's the God, the devil. That's the relative relationship we have with this world. What goes up must come down. So when someone says judgment, I don't look at it as a negative word. A lot of people do. It just means to me, oh, I'm about to enter an arena where I'm going to push and they're going to push back. Ye judge, ye shall be judged. You talk about people and talk about their personality traits. You talk about people's success. You talk about people's affluence, how much money they got. Oh, they're going to talk about how much money you got or don't have. That's the conversation. So I'm not mad at that. What I am pushing back on, what I don't feel, is the fact that when you judge that, you all of a sudden say, I'm judging you on your politics. I think you're that way. And now you make that those politics that personality. You make those politics that person. You can judge their politics all you want because they're going to judge yours. But why is that whole person? For me, politics is just a part of who I am and not even a main ingredient. Every 4 years, every 2 years, depending on what the election cycle is, you got me. You got me more intrigued. How many times I watch CNN? If you want to map it, it's going to be every 4 years and then the spot. Oh, I'm all in last night. Come on, y'all. We can't put everybody, throw away the baby, say that is the baby. No, that's just some bathwater. And you know about bathwater, rinse and repeat, right? It's coming, it's going. The baby is not. The baby's the prized possession, right? The person is the prized possession, not the politics that come and go. Because if you're being honest about your politics, haven't you voted different ways, different sides, different candidates that represent different things? If not, I question how authentic you are to yourself. Okay, because anytime you boxed in, anytime you say, I am Democrat, I am Republican, I already know. As he said, oh, you're going to get judged for those politics because you're not all right. You're not all left. We all know that is all false. So another thing that I heard in there was the mapping of the values of this country, because he said supposed to be, how this country's supposed to be. I don't know how this country is supposed to be. I know what I do to contribute to what this country can be. I know I put the onus on me. I know that I put the onus on those around me to stop saying what the country is supposed to be. And who are you? People love to hide behind country, culture, and say stuff like, oh, we're not living up to it. Yeah, the we. It ain't the country. It's not on the country. Oh, the country is disappointing us. The country's letting us down. You mean you letting us down? I'm letting us down. We letting us down. You blaming this. Oh, man, we're not living up to the culture. We're not living up to the country. That ain't nothing but a collection of individuals who are doing it or not doing it. Not a fan of that. I stayed home with my kid. You saw my little itty bitty just coming here. I stayed home with my kids last night as well. Got invited to a really big, nice soiree watch party. One of those big boys, right? Beverly Hills, right? Need your ID and all this stuff. Background checks and stuff. I was like, what? It was big. They sent me pictures from it. I was like, dang. And I had no FOMO because I came home and I was debating should I go or not, my kids. But my kids, my oldest kid in the house is MJ. He's 9, third grader. But guess what? He came home indoctrinated. He came home straight up saying, Kamala's going to win. And I said, oh, really? Why? And, you know, I play dumb to all this because I want to hear where he is. And he's like, oh, because we don't like Trump. And I said, oh, we don't like Trump. Why you don't like Trump? Guy got a little quiet. I said, do you know the reasons why you or others don't like Trump? Quieter. And I was like, all right, I'm in California. I'm in LA. I know what's happening. It's all good. I said, MJ, would you like it if someone said they didn't like you and then when someone asked them why, they had no reason. They had no explanation. I said, so here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you not to like Trump or to love Kamala. I'm going to say this. Know why, either way. So, do you know why you're supposed to like Kamala? Do you know why you're not supposed to like Donald Trump? Do your homework, just like you would want someone to do their homework on you if they don't like MJ. So I stayed home because that's how, at 3:40 p.m. yesterday, my son was talking. I said, oh, no, we're going to walk through this. So I had the TV on. We watched it and let him just get informed, whatever that is. He ain't care about the race. He wasn't paying attention, blah, blah, blah. We playing checkers. We playing chess. We playing dice games. Who gets the highest roll? We doing what father and son does. But never was it in my heart that this country is going to go sideways. Never was it in my heart that I needed to stay home for fear elements. Was it in my heart that I needed to stay home for safety reasons? And I think I know why Nick was thinking that way. I think things go sideways. Once again, ye judge, ye shall be judged, puts you in a mindset, puts you in that space. If you have a gun, you're a different person than if you don't have a gun. I've had a gun. I have a gun. I've had times when I didn't have a gun. And then altercations come, your mind's in a different place, different space. I use that example as the same thing as here. Your emotional investment to the consequences. Just like having that gun, physical object, or just like being all in on judging the whole person just based on their politics will make you go to that level, extreme, fear-based, because you're all in. And when you're all in, it all got to go right, or else I feel a certain way. So tremendous love for Nick Wright. I got him in my Mount Rushmore of current analysts out there killing the game. I just saw that his emotional play with politics was a lot deeper than mine. And no one's perfect, and therefore I'm not even saying that my way is better. I just think my way brings us together better. Don't believe me? Oh, we not done. This is going to be like, what's that song? Whoop, there it is. To the left, to the left, to the right. To the right, we're going to go both ways. Because now, we got to go into this video. And not everybody wanted to be that invested into it. Not everybody wanted to go that deep with it. Some people did, some people didn't.
Well, I'm going to have to go back to my press conference mode and say, we're just trying to focus on the next day. I'm just trying to focus on doing a good job on the Pat McAfee show and then the Let's Go show tonight, which honestly, that was a great interview here. We interviewed Donald Trump. And also we have a couple other surprises on there. So this Let's Go interview was really just kind of got done taping out. It was really a lot of fun. So not to avoid a question, but let's go to the next question.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Can't wait to hear the interview with President Trump. I couldn't even, one day before the election, interviewing the president, you're cut out for it. I'm not. Yep. You are. Yeah, you and Jim Gray are cut out for it. We've had both political parties reach out about their candidates coming out, and I have clearly said we're not the ones that should be asking these things. Sure. You are, though. I'm excited to hear what your conversation.
Jim's done that every year. He's done it every year. So
I'm excited.
I know he invited both candidates on, and it was really, it was a lot of fun. So check it out.
I can't wait.
We would have had some good questions.
Yeah.
I mean,
what'd you do to that squirrel, damn it?
No,
he doesn't deserve that.
Well, and Fred, obviously. Fred, the raccoon died as well. Nobody's talking about the raccoon that got murdered in cold blood. Yeah, everybody's talking about the squirrel in this entire thing.
All right. So, some people, hey, my politics are my politics. I'm not trying to use platform for it. I'm not trying to say, judge me for my politics, and I'm going to judge you for your politics. Let's compete. That's Pat McAfee's stance. Bill Belichick put his toe in there, obviously did the interview with Donald Trump, Jim Gray, etc. And there's different ways to do it. And in the promotion of community and the promotion of, hey, the day has come. Remember 1999 and everybody, Y2K? And everybody was like, oh, my God, what's going to happen at midnight? And then it happened, and everybody looking at their microwave. Then you looked at the house, and you looked around, and you called people, and nothing happened. To me, like the political game is the same. As much as somebody is riled up, I'm laughing. I'm like, dog, do you know the day is coming, and I'm going to be here for that day? I am not tripping that I won or I lost, but I would love to discuss it once you calm your ass down. But a lot of people are not in that position, obviously, right? So, who are some of these people? WNBA star Angel Reese disappointed in America after Trump's presidential election. What I tell you, presidential election win. What I tell you, stop blaming America. It's us, you too. As Donald Trump is right now 5 million votes ahead in the popular vote, 66 to 71 million. So you're disappointed, Angel Reese, in 71 million. When I believe in wisdom of the crowd, that means if I ask the crowd anything, there's a lot of smart people in there and a lot of dummies, but there are a lot of smart people in there. And 66 million voted for Kamala. What's the issue? Rising WNBA star Angel Reese appeared to be astonished with the election results. Okay, she sent out some posts. I'm so disappointed in America. Some of you just couldn't selfishly put your pride aside, huh? As a woman, I'm heartbroken for us all. So, pride made some people vote, or all people vote for Donald Trump. We know that's not true, so why even give it some more words, right? As a woman, I'm heartbroken for us all. What that got to do with anything? I know everybody keeps saying this misogyny stuff. Nah, I hate when we're going to use your sex against you, but when your sex was considered, you became the vice president. You became a potential president-elect. You almost won a presidential nomination as a woman. But now it's the reason you didn't because you're a woman. How you get that far? If we really got a problem, let me tell you something. If I really got a problem with you, you ain't going far with it. Like a real problem. Like not to the point where you are running against now President Donald Trump, but then President-elect. Like you guys are both in the race, in the finals, in the Super Bowl of who's going to be the president. And you got 66 million votes. And somebody going to say the reason she didn't win is because she's a woman. She went from zero. I mean, California prosecutor, college, Howard, all that as a woman and got that far. And now you're going to say, oh, she didn't get it all because she's a woman. Leave these identity politics out of stuff, man. They were trying to say that with Obama. Well, black men ain't gonna never win. Didn't even win. Well, he ain't gonna never. As a woman, I'm heartbroken for her, so I heard you. Then she went to another WNBA player, Natasha Cloud. We are truly so broken as a country for this to be our reality. No, take your L. It's like, obviously you voted for Kamala. Take your L. Don't be a sore loser. Nobody like a sore loser in a game or in politics. The privilege of celebrating right now is exactly what's wrong with us as people. Nothing's wrong. First of all, I'm a person, one of the people. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I mean, I ain't perfect, but ain't nothing wrong with me. Talk for yourself. I am truly worried about my fundamental human rights. Racism, misogyny, and hatred of women are so deeply rooted into everything that is America. Until we fix the roots, it will never grow. Yeah, it's so deeply rooted that now, well, in 2 of the last 3 elections, we had a woman. Like, what? And Hillary, they both made critical errors. If you really want a game plan and just talk about it like we do in film study, it's pretty easy to see why Donald Trump is winning and not her. That's what I was reading. I'm sorry. It's just text. If it was a video, I would show you. Anyway, you're like, nah, Marcellus, I want to see it. Well, y'all want to see something? Y'all want to see a dead body? Oh, check this out. This is gangster.
Kellyanne, you were looking at the popular vote. He's still up and could finish up.
And part of that is because he did run up the totals in places I was looking at, even the rural counties in Pennsylvania. He was going to win them by significant double digits, but he won them that much more. I think running up the totals in Florida, which was a swing state not that long ago, over 1.1 million votes or so. Kaylee, right, your home state. And this is, look, I think that when the Democrats take a look at this candidacy, it's not going to be did she have too much time, not enough time. She's just a flawed candidate. She doesn't speak well. She doesn't work hard. I'm not being mean or partisan. I don't know why the country would have rewarded this candidate with a big job. When she couldn't make the case what she does as vice president that affects our lives in a positive way. She was given that opportunity. I personally would like to thank the women of The View tonight for asking this question, for having her on. Oprah, we see you, and so on and so forth. People who thought they were doing her a favor because they made her something she's not. It's the opposite for Trump. They make him something he's not. Take that one word, take that one line, take that cherry pick this, that, and the other. You never get the essence. I go back, does everybody remember 5 years ago, so Laurel and Yanny, or what color dress? You hear Laurel, I hear Yanny. You see a blue dress, I see a yellow dress. We were all looking at the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the way Donald Trump is in this country. There are people who look exactly the same person, and they see two different vistas. I think it's time that we try to see one. Look, I don't know who said it earlier. I'm a little worried about the reaction of the Democrats and the Kamala people here. I'm very worried. I think that there are a lot of unhinged people across the political spectrum, and we gave very little quarter to how many anti-Kamala voters are out there. I don't want to hear the words racism and sexism. It's eyesight and hearing. We were listening and watching her. And I'm very worried that we've not talked a lot about how violent people may be and angry because she lost.
Right.
I'm afraid of that.
Right. I mean, I can just...
Hey, Sean Hannity here.
All right, Sean Hannity there. Okay, once again, a little too emotionally invested to the point of the fear. But hey, there are real things out there that can make you really fearful, like Nick Wright said. And like she just said, Kellyanne Conway. Look, let's get here. I wanted to show both sides' reaction and both sides staying away, both sides diving face first, head first into politics. And the difference you can see in the emotional context of who that person is, how disheveled they could look, how invested they look, how blinded they are by someone's views, by someone's ballot. I'm never putting the ballot before you, the being. I'm not. And I hope more people join me in that. Vote, you have one. Vote, I have one. That's it. I don't have an advantage. You don't either. And let them all add up. Let the chips go where they may, right? And after that, once they tally them, and we already know Donald Trump is our president, just like on any team, if you're not the starter, get your reps in practice. Ball the hell out. Do what you can to make the team better. Right now, we are a team as a country. We are a team as a population, even though you don't feel like it. You voted for the red, and they won. And you voted for the blue, and you lost. You're not starting, but you on this squad. Whatever side you come from, you on this squad. Make plays. If you scout team right now, if you're Democrat all-in scout team, get us right. If you're Republican starting line up, let's go. Let's do this, because it's sad. It's sickening to see people going to waste their 70 years on this planet bickering over epidermis, bickering over genitalia. When we all want the same damn thing, how scared can you be? I really say one thing. I am not a very scared person, I should say. I'm scary, but I'm not scared. And I hope a lot of people aren't out there. But unfortunately, listening to the people and just reading the tea leaves, your fear is still leading you. Once you get rid of that, do some yoga or something. Once you get rid of that, play in the league or something. Come from Compton or something. Whatever it is, get over your fears. Stop judging on such simple slices of life, because there's so much more to it that's better than what we are doing right now. But I ain't gonna be the one scared. I ain't gonna be the one mad. I ain't gonna be the one talking crazy, because I am excited for our country. And if Kamala would have won, I would have been on here doing the same video, except she would have had some more flattering words said about her. And I am excited either way. Why should I be excited? Because the next generation is ready. Yes, so log on to projecttransition.org. The next generation is learning from us. So if we want to change the future, you got to change the now in you. You can't be acting all crazy and throwing stuff at the TV. She lost, oh, misogyny, and going sending out tweets and then looking at the little itty bitties talking about, now I want you to make sure that you respect all. Stop playing, man. Educate and empower these kids. Let them know they have to be greater than their greatest excuse. Be greater than your greatest excuse. That's our mantra. Help us educate and empower these itty bitties out there. And we always give recognition, always give love, always give flowers to those who show love. Like Angie Shinoda. Did I say that right? One time, $500 donation. Angie Shinoda hooked us up. Love for you guys. Have an amazing day out there. Go to itty bitties and enjoy your country. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your new president. Enjoy the whole process. Enjoy your life. It's too short. Love y'all. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, founder of Project Transition and proud gym member. I'm excited to share with you an opportunity that will support our kids on their mission to making their dreams a reality. At Project Transition, we believe that real change comes from consistent action and support. That's why we invite you to join our powerful gym membership program that is making a difference every single day. As a gym partner, by giving every month, you'll fuel our mission by providing monthly support that turns into real empowerment and education for underserved youth. Your commitment reduces school dropouts, nurtures communities, and funds impactful programs like the Rising Stars Academy that we share. Together, we can turn potential into prosperity. Join the group of community champions driving change. Your contributions will help aid success by providing essential educational resources, building critical life skills, and fostering community strength. There's no better feeling than knowing your support will ignite hope, foster dreams, and empower the next generation. Join us today and be a part of transformative change. Help our youth become greater than their greatest excuse. Become a gym partner. Thank you.